Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Boomoose Bubba here on the morning of Saturday, July 18th, 2020, doing a special commentary on Armistice Day. But first, we would like to remind you please vote for John Kasich and Tulsi Gabbard for the Restore the Union ticket. So here it goes. Armistice. Armistice Day is coming up, guys. No, it's not November 11th. It's July 27th. And let me explain why. And do you guys know what the word armistice means? I hope you do, because a lot of Americans, I don't think, know what that word means. November 11th, 1918 was proclaimed Armistice Day. So it was the 11th month of the 11th year on the 11th hour. That's so the story goes. The German Empire surrendered, or the Central Powers surrendered. They did not. They declared an armistice, which means we're not going to shoot at you if you don't shoot at us. And what an armistice is a time period where both parties decide what they're going to do. They're going to continue shooting. Are they going to go into a treaty to end the war? Or are they going to capitulate? Those are the basic three choices of an armistice. Okay? And Germany, for better or worse, went into the Versailles Treaty. Wow. Yeah. You know what that happened to that. That's in the case of armistice. It's always been a case all through the centuries. There's always been armistice. In World War II, the Germans actually surrendered, so there was no armistice there. But the Japanese surrendered on August 15th. That you had an armistice period from August 15th through the surrender paperwork that was done on the USS Missouri on September 2nd, 1945. See what I mean, Americans? Now back to July 27th, 1953. What you guys call the end of the Korean War. Really? The Korean War has never ended, people. It's still around. Yo-hoo! Who told you the Korean War ended? Just because the Chinese aren't shooting at you at the border, they want to. Oh, yeah. And China's going to start shooting soon because they're in dire straits over there. But here's the problem. If you have an armistice with a warring faction, and it's never happened in history until the United States, why do U.S. President Richard Nixon do this underhanded thing in 1971 to get the seat of the UN to a communist China which you are at war with? Really? And why did you give China the seat anyway? You know Chiao Kai-shek was a bad guy. Why did you give Russia a seat? And especially France, Britain. Why did you give them a seat? Yeah? Why did they deserve a seat? France was occupied by the Germans. And Britain was so bankrupt it wasn't even funny. So why should they get a seat? You see what I mean? But then President Nixon did this underhanded thing from 1969 to 71 that created the Chinese having a voice as one of the 5 powers in the United Nations. Taiwan, of course, was relegated to renegade province. Yeah. And then you decided to, under President Carter, normalize relations with communist China. Yeah? You're still at war with them. There's not been a capitulation or a treaty since July 27, 1953, people. Yoo-hoo! You understand this? Well, so you created this, and then you had business with China. And everybody was buying Chinese products for the last 25 to 30 years. China became the second economy in the world, from being absolutely a backwater country in 1976. You see what I mean? Now you got a potential problem here because you got India's got problems with China. India's got problems with COVID-19. China's got problems with COVID-19, which they're not saying. And they got a torrential rain that's going on there, and they got a problem with their Three Gorges project that's going to be, if those rains don't stop, flooding. It's going to eliminate them big time. They need territory. They got to get it somewhere. Taiwan, the Indian border, or the South China Sea. Do you understand me, Americans? Really? I don't think so. This is your favorite alien and Blues Bubba. Good day.